I know this isn't really, it just gives you a flavour of what we're dealing with education. Now your descriptors for teaching and learning may be very different. Now these came out in April in the UK, and this is what they're looking for outstanding teachers. And I wonder whether anywhere in here we can spot anything to do with technology.
It was conceived in the intellectual culture of the Enlightenment and in the economic circumstances of the Industrial Revolution. Before the middle of the 19th century, there were no systems of public education. Not really. I mean, you could get educated by Jesuits, you know, if you had the money. But public education, paid for from taxation, compulsory to everybody and free at the point of delivery, that was a revolutionary idea. And many people objected to it. They said it's not possible for many street kids, working class children, to benefit from public education. They're incapable of learning to read and write, and why are we spending time on this?
And once I've done that, I hit done. It will now save within that note I've just created there. I now have a sound file on the bottom of that. So that student has now got written feedback and verbal feedback. Now, once I have done this and created this item, I can share it with them. I can email it, tweet it, whatever it is, export the note, and I can actually get it transferred and saved and sent across to that student. So that student is getting written and verbal feedback in a very straightforward manner.
Copyright laws, patents, trademarks, potential corruption in Africa may need to invest in infrastructure which may amount to a large cost. Laws, especially on land purchase, customs and religion.
You get the idea. So, it allows you to use the opposite function. So you can write in, so if you want to give written feedback to a student, you can write it in. And for those who want audio feedback, if you just paste that same stuff into that, you can email it through as an audio file.
As you'll notice, if the kids take the iPads home, they can, if you want them to, connect to your server in your school. So there's my home directory. There's lots of files here, pictures, movies, homework, images.
Well, the Dutch system is actually a quite traditional system, and it's knowledge based. What does that mean? That we, as a class teacher, you work with books, textbooks, and workbooks for every subject you teach, like maths, like geography, etc. So that's really different than you are doing in the British system. So Hope and I were talking about this week about how can we put all this new technology into our system. How does it connect to working with textbooks and working with workbooks? For our school, for example, we have a lot of colleagues which are really kind of glued to the workbooks and the textbooks, and have to really get used to working with iPads.